Hi everyone, so today we are at the end of the week starting on April the 1st. So tomorrow by 1 p.m. the individual assignment related to Module 3 is due, and that's improving satisfaction with car part delivery. So I was looking at some of the submissions, and we have a couple of submissions already. So if we look at the submission by Mark, which I opened already here, so this is consistent, 0.54, 0.25, 0.40, 0.18. This is consistent with what we have in the textbook, right? So the textbook has exactly those values. Typically, if you're going to include your screenshot in a report to practitioners, in an analysis like this, you would order the predictors based on the strength of the association, whether it's negative or positive. So for example, here we have minus 40. That's strong, but it's less strong than 0.54, but it's stronger than, say, 0.18, even though this is positive. The negative sign is related to the type of relationship. It's an inverse relationship. So more lateness, less satisfaction, whereas more courtesy, more satisfaction. But typically you will order them based on the strength of the relationship, just for clarity. But anyways, so we have these values here, and they're consistent with the values that Mark got. But if we look at the submission by Kayla, you see that the values are a little bit different. So it's 0.52, 0.39. You would expect it to be, based on the textbook, you'd expect it to be 0.40, 0.25, 0.18. It's by Kayla, it's 0.25, this 0.24, and this is 0.17. So these values are different than what you would expect based on the textbook. So I opened the project file submitted by Kayla, and I was taking a look at the settings, and I noticed that the settings here, the general settings, they are as expected. But when you look at the individual inner model analysis algorithm settings, we see that they were all set as nonlinear. My guess is that this Kayla was playing with this and forgot to reset them back to linear. So what we ended up here are results that take nonlinearity into consideration, which is not necessarily wrong, but it's not what is on the textbook. So a couple of the relationships ended up being identified as nonlinear. So this one quasi-linear, and this one a little bit more nonlinear. So if I were to go to this inner model analysis algorithm settings and reset them to the default, and then save this, then I'll get the results exactly as in the textbook. So Kayla, you don't have to resubmit. I just wanted to illustrate this and explain why the results that Kayla got are different from the ones that Mark got. It's probably because Kayla was playing with the settings, and that's okay. I'm not going to complain about someone playing with the settings, but this is the explanation. There is no need to resubmit. I will accept this as a successful submission. But it took the results took nonlinearity into consideration. In fact, taking nonlinearity into consideration is not incorrect. If you have good reasons to expect the relationships to be nonlinear, then you can set them as nonlinear. And you can do that more easily by just going here to the settings, the general settings, and then changing here to warp 3, which is the most complex type of nonlinearity you can possibly have. But for this course, we're considering all the relationships to be linear. So no need to resubmit. So again, the deadline is tomorrow. Also, next week we're not going to have the midterm exam. I expect most people to submit their assignment online on time. What will probably happen as we get toward the end of the course is that some people will not submit their assignments on time, and that's what may bring their grade down. If that doesn't happen, then everybody will get an A in this course. So again, we have here under module 1, I have here what you have learned so far and what you disagree with. We got some contributions already by one of our students. That was Jennifer. And if you want to contribute, please feel free to do that. I'm always interested in learning about your learning. I want you to learn on this course, based on this course, and I want you to also be a critical thinker and not agree with everything that is discussed in the course and the course materials. Thank you for watching.